I'm Emma and this is my partner Alex. This series is the untold story of how following the trend of fake it till you make it led us down an unexpected path of opportunity. Being paid to stay in 5-star hotels, rubbing shoulders with Hollywood celebrities, and even filming a pilot for our very own travel TV show. But we soon found out this would all come at a cost.
When you're away like that, the last thing that people expect to hear is when you're traveling to all these exotic places and seeing all this incredible stuff is to turn around and say that actually you've got depression and you have to go home.
So let's start from the beginning. Having met in Thailand 3 years prior, followed by a year of long-distance relationship in the UK, we decided to head off again, this time starting our YouTube channel. We had never spoken to a camera before or even heard of a vlog and had no idea what we were doing.
Just before we left on our trip, we received an offer from our friend Micah, a professional photographer who we met in Thailand in 2012. He asked if we would like to be models for a job he was doing with a campervan company in exchange for a free trip around Europe with him and 3 others visiting 14 countries in 30 days. This trip started in the Cotswolds in England, where I recorded the first Travel Beans clip.
So we've just woke up on our first night. We're in the Cotswolds. It's amazing. It's amazing what's really in your own country. So today we're going to Bruges and Beacons, stopping off the way on a few spots, so I'll keep you updated. Feeling pretty tired.
I love that the first clip is basically a complaint. How suitably British of me.
And after this, we set off on our journey.
Hello, we are basically on our first day now of unemployment. We're going to be travelling around for the next few years, hopefully. Day 1 has led us to the Cotswolds, which is about an hour from my house originally, so really exotic.
We started our photo shoots but struggled with the filming process.
Do you want to say anything?
What should I say?
I don't know.
So currently we've been told to drive straight forward so Mike can take a picture, and we've just got to act normal. It's pretty difficult to just act normal. Emma, just be normal. No, why are you being like that?
We continued to drive and find more photo spots.
So right now we've been caught going illegally into
The most amazing looking castle.
there's the castle. What was he saying? Los Angeles. Let's go.
After a day of photos, getting lost, meeting locals, we found ourselves a wild camping spot in the Bruges and Beacons in Wales.
We've just finished our first full day of travelling, first full day of unemployment for a year. How was it for you?
It's amazing.
Tomorrow we're going to spend a bit more time around the Bruges and Beacons, and then I think this is horrible, this travelling thing.
It's wonderful.
Okay, tomorrow we're going to go probably down to Penzance, so it's a really big drive.
Long drive. Hopefully not a hungover drive.
Probably will be a hungover drive.
We continued with the photo shoots and travelled the UK, going down the south of England, meeting the wildlife, being surprised at the quality of England's beaches, struggling with the camera.
Oh no, I didn't record.
Getting Emma to be on camera, and finding our voice.
Would you rather have jelly beans for toes or spaghetti hair?
Spaghetti hair, obviously. No, jelly bean toes. Jelly bean toes. What's the thinking? You have a foot fetish, so it'll be even better for you.
Well, what if you had jelly beans for toes?
We carried on to Dover where we would get the ferry across to Europe.
We've just finished our last photo shoot in England. Next up, Europe.
It was now time to take the Travel Beans international.
Welcome to Drunken Bruges. Since we've got here, all we've done is drink and eat, and we're going to risk trying to sleep on the side of the road because we thought it'd be better to just keep drinking.
The girls decided that they wanted to teach the audience that we didn't have some history about Bruges.
Ah, bonjour.
This medieval town is so beautiful.
We sell our cloth and craft goods.
Oh no! Is this a flood? This is devastating to the whole town.
The canals! We can't ship our goods to the rest of Europe.
The whole town is crumbling.
We must abandon.
We're back. We must rebuild it.
Little bit fake, but all beautiful. Let's make it neo-Gothic. A tourist attraction for the ages.
Brilliant. No more cloths, just Bruges. No young backpacker trip to Europe would be complete without a creepy European man
And showing a lack of respect for the local culture.
I don't know what we were thinking.
Okay, it would have been easier to leave this clip out.
But it exists and it's already out there on the internet for the world to see. So we thought we'd leave it in anyway. Yeah, we were young, we were stupid, and yeah, we've all done something we're not proud of.
All I can ask is that maybe in the future us oldies can be a little bit kinder to the youth, because we all make mistakes.
We stupidly thought it was a really good idea to have some drinks in the middle of Bruges last night. It's less than 6 a.m. and we've got to move and we're so tired.
We're so tired. But we don't want tickets.
Are you a bit thirsty?
It's not even 6 a.m. and we're taking photos. We're really hungover, everyone's sleepy.
Welcome to the Fact Bus. Joining us in the Fact Bus is Simon. What fact have you got for us today, Simon?
So we're on our way to Amsterdam right now, and it's said to be Europe's magic centre where the Utopia dream runs free.
The Utopia dream runs free. You heard it here.
Alright, and just for this shot, let's quickly switch books real quick. I want to get the travel on that one.
We went searching for some typical Dutch windmills, making a few stops along the way. We're leaving the Netherlands on our way to Germany today. We stayed at a campsite last night, got a taxi into the town centre, had a walk around, saw the red light district, which was interesting. Today we're gonna learn a little bit about Alex. Alex,
Oui?
what is your favourite colour?
Blue.
What is your favourite food?
I know what you're thinking, but apparently it wasn't sausages.
I don't know.
If you could have any style of food, what would you have?
I don't know, it changes every day.
Right this second.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
that's all that there is to know about Al.
Emma's just had a coffee and she's got so much energy and I'm so sleepy.
Bird is a word. Bird is a word. Have you heard about the bird? Bird is a word. Bird is a word. Bird is a word. I knew if I just kept going, I would break him eventually. We can't be the only couple out there who have days where our energy levels are just completely off.
So we love to wind each other up. Me now more so on camera than Emma does, she does behind the scenes. But I want to know, what do you do to wind up your significant other?
We didn't actually realise it at the time, but this was our real first experience on the German Autobahn.
And bizarrely, Emma decided to add to the scenic views.
It's out, it's ready. I feel like such a child.
And the views are stunning right now as well.
It is beautiful. They're going to look out over the scenery and see my
No, get out. Go. She's doing it. She's doing it. They're about to overtake. Oh, they know. She's doing it. They saw.
These were the good old days, but we were doing one thing fundamentally wrong. We never recognized that we were in them. We were young and we didn't appreciate being fit and healthy.
I remember on that trip feeling like I was really, really fat.
Me too, like massively so.
Like the mind is a bizarre place.
It's weird, because at that time, before we went away on that trip, I was going to the gym like 5 days a week. I was eating pretty much vegan, so my fat levels were pretty low. And I just want to take the younger me and just shake her and be like, stop caring so much about A, what other people think of you, and B, stop putting yourself down all the time. It's such a waste of time. If old me spent less time criticizing herself and more time appreciating herself, she would have been a lot happier.
So for any youngies out there, appreciate right now, but also
These two.
for everyone.
Yes.
Everyone appreciate right now.
We're all getting older, we're all getting fatter, well, hopefully not, but we're all getting older, that's for sure. So you may as well appreciate it, because tomorrow you won't look like you do today.
Although this was the good old days, like we have realised recently that the good old days don't actually have to stop.
Yeah, all it is appreciating the now and keep creating memories. Well, I'm just glad that we figured it out now before it was too late.
And for any of you watching, just remember, it's never too late to create memories. Well, unless you're my grandma before she passed away.
Oh, bless her.
Well, she couldn't remember who I was, so it was too late for her. But if you have the ability to create memories, keep creating memories. We're having a campfire maybe 10 metres away, and I'm actually looking in my bag for an engagement ring that I've been holding on to until the right time.